On play action, now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 36. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. 7 yards to pick up there.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. They're going to set up the screen here. This is Grant. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A well-executed 22-yard gain. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
This is Grant. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
On the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Here we go.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. George Kittle with touchdown number 8 on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but well, the thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15,
keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
The Bengals drive about to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
A first down carry for Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
3rd down.
Now it's Rodgers. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown.
Cooper Kupp, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look down. He's got a man. Complete. The 20. Touchdown, Washington. George Kittle with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And Washington has tied the ball game with the extra point still to come. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
14. Bengals.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Grant. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
He was taken down by Kyle Fuller. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
21.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's got his man, Boyd. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
First down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers. Flushed out right. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Touchdown.
Cooper Kupp. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Bengals 27, Washington 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 53's the mark. 53's ahead.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And he fires one incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, and it's 3rd and short.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On play action, Rodgers. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, Rodgers escaping the pressure right. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
10 at their own 48.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Rolling to his right. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is right there. It's good. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get, And you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On first down. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Marcus May with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over.
That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Bengals.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Bengals offense cashes in with 6. And the lead is now an even 30.
Makes the score Bengals 44, Washington 14. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now Rodgers. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
Here's Rodgers.
3rd down.
And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Now 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jakeem Grant with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Washington, 22.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
31 yards.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now it's Barkley. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Now Rodgers. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 20.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
To go.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Washington. George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. Now Garoppolo will lead his guys up to go for the 2-point try. Garoppolo now. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And out across midfield down to the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down, Cincinnati.
They'll run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
26.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Saquon Barkley.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And able to find Green. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Saquon Barkley with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Score, Bengals 51, Washington 28.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They'll take over.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Going up top for Kupp. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2.
Brandon, these quarterbacks had their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brought him down. It's a pickup of 3.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep. And got his man complete. The 30, 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Marquise Goodwin, 96 yards. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. There's Garoppolo to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
Washington 36.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
15-yard line.
Bounce, but very little much there, only a yard.
Wall and let him pick his spot.
Going up top from... Oh, this is taken in before being taken down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts in 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. As it'll come with 30. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Going deep this time for Miller. And this is going to be, guys will get the football back.
Rodgers.
So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And incomplete here. So that will leave him with 16 on the clock. Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Garoppolo now, first down throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The safety Marcus May in there on the coverage. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and
in a different flow.